Sasha's up. Sasha, what you doing up, girl? Hi, Dev Momo. I think I probably did that wrong. Hey. I just wanted to do a really quick test. I was supposed to do a Periscope earlier on, and I was doing a little gratitude exercise, and I fell asleep. So I'm up now. I'm working on a couple of projects, and I was like, "Oh, you're listening to podcasts. Good stuff, Sasha." I was sitting here like, I wonder how many people are live on Periscope right now, right? I think Periscope is so cool, especially for me. I've always done a lot of, planning ahead, and I'm going to schedule a webinar and schedule a live stream, and, then people have to register, and then by the time the live stream comes, I'm like, I'm not inspired anymore. I don't want to talk anymore. So Periscope is really freaking cool. Hi. Periscope is really cool because I can just like randomly have a thought and jump on, and boom, we're all here talking. I think it's really awesome. But I really wanted to kind of talk about just gratitude, guys. Gratitude is so, so, so amazing. If you caught the Periscope that I did yesterday, you can show me some hearts there. That'd be awesome. Thank you guys for those hearts. I kind of talked about desire, the missing piece of the law of attraction. Up but tired, huh? Well, I'm glad you're on with us. Um, we talked about the fact that people want things, but they have the desire, but they miss out on the expectation, right? So we kind of talked about that yesterday, and today I kind of wanted to talk about gratitude because gratitude is so freaking powerful, guys. I had a really crazy situation go on just a couple of later, Sasha. Um, just a couple of weeks ago, I had a really, really crazy situation go on, right? And I can't talk about it too much right now. I said, hey, Beyonce. Oh my gosh. Hello there. So, really, really crazy situation, guys. And I'll talk about it probably a little bit when it's all completely past, right? But absolutely crazy situation. A situation that generally would have caused fear, would have caused anxiety, would have caused, for me to be upset, cry, scream. Like, those would have been the regular things that people would have normally, the regular feelings that people would have probably automatically experienced during this particular situation. And when I started to kind of scramble, my brain is like scrambling, thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening to me. And what worked for me, and I'm going to tell you this worked amazingly, was the fact that I totally shifted. I removed any fear. I removed any anxiety. Hi there. I removed any thought of any problems, issues, anything that was like physically going on at that moment. Quite honestly, I just decided to shift. I made a decision to shift at that moment that I was not going to feel any fear, any anxiety, any of that, right? Because what you focus on expands. So what I decided in that very moment, right? And this is like pivotal, guys. I hope that you can catch this and then apply it in your life and any kind of situations. Hopefully you don't have any of these kind of crazy situations go on like what I experienced, but being able to shift into a feeling of gratitude where I was so thankful in that moment, and I was able to dig into that terrible, awful situation and pull from it ultimate gratitude for something. How wonderful I felt about it, how thankful I was that it was happening right then, right? It could have happened a different time and been worse. A lot of different things could have happened and made it worse. And so despite how bad it was, I actually just pushed myself into an ultimate feeling of gratitude, and I allowed that gratitude to have a wave like over my whole body, where all I could feel was just a feeling of just being thankful, right? An awesome hey from Scotland. What's up there, Shecker? Um, just ultimate gratitude, guys. And let me explain to you that a nightmare of a situation began to shift, right? It began to shift. Hi from Gambaria. Where is Gambaria? You guys see me squinting because I'm trying to read these comments. But the ability just to be able to shift into that gratitude was so powerful, right? Thank you. Thank you. Getting some compliments there. So I think this is really important for all of us to know. Ooh, I'm getting some hearts. Thank you, guys. It's really important for us to realize how powerful this was. I've learned this. Ooh, hi from Australia. I'm feeling all excited and international, guys. Awesome. Let me know. Drop some hearts if this information is helpful at all, right? Because I'm kind of just babbling about my own experience, only because I'm really just so excited about understanding this concept. It's one thing when people tell it to you, you read it, you hear it, you listen to it, it sounds good, but it's when you actually apply it and you can see how it freaking transforms in your life. Like, if you guys could ever know some of these stories, and you see my shirt here, it says, I make it look easy. And I do, right? I do. Why is that? Because I refuse to worry. Shit, from Saudi Arabia? We're totally international tonight, guys, or this morning, whatever it is. Welcome, right? How many of you guys have practiced any of these forms of gratitude and applying it into your life? All right, drop me some hearts. Let me know some comments. I would love to know. I was studying a little bit today about the law of increase, right? And it talks about praise, how even plants can respond to praise, right? Animals, humans, plants, anything, any of the energy and the vibrations that are out here in this universe respond to praise. So the curse, and I don't know you guys so well. You guys might be offended, but the fucked up thing about it is that so many people, we focus on what's wrong, right? We focus on what's bad. We focus on what we don't want. If you get in an argument, you replay it over and over for hours. For hours, you replay it over and over again, right? But how often are we replaying our gratitude? How often are we making sure that there's a wave of gratitude flowing over us and replaying that over and over again, how wonderful something was or how great it was? You see, it's easy for us to let that kind of fall to the wayside. Take it for granted sometimes. It's not even intentional, right? It's like the human brain. Somehow we've been programmed to get stuck on things that suck. Those are the things that we replay and replay and replay. I learned before about the fact that a thought held for 17 seconds, right? At least 17 seconds begins to multiply, feed itself. It begins another thought, which begins another thought, and it creates like a rampage, right? And so this can be good or bad. So if you're having a really good thought, what's crazy, even knowing this, sometimes I sit and I'm like, all right, well, I got to just really think this thought for 17 seconds. And I'm trying to count it down. And it's like, okay, 15 seconds. And it almost feels painful, right? But let somebody talk shit. Let somebody talk badly about you or say something you didn't like. Yo, you'll rock that thought 17 seconds over and over again, 50 seconds, 175 seconds. By the time you look, it's like you've been thinking about them for 2 hours. Like in your mind, you've just punched them in their face. We don't want to punch people in the face, right? Unless it's necessary. But being able to shift our brain, shift our mind, and lean toward gratitude, lean toward praise, thinking about what we want, what we enjoy, versus the things that we don't want. You want to learn English. Well, you're typing to me in English right now, so that's an awesome start. All right, we're feeling all international here. I'm feeling the love with all of the hearts. I'm so thankful that you guys are here, right? Because I woke up thinking I really want to share this message, but who will I share it with? Who will I talk to? Is anyone up? They could all be sleeping, right? But here we are, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is, and I'm seeing at least 28, 29 people still hanging out with us. We got the hearts going. I'm so thankful, and I'm hoping that you guys are also in gratitude. I know nobody's like really sitting down on Periscope all day long. Maybe you got a notification randomly because you just happen to be up and you're like, hey, let's see what the hell is she talking about 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And so I don't think that there's any such thing as coincidences. I think that everything is in its perfect timing. So while I wanted to do a Periscope yesterday at 10 p.m., that wasn't what was intended for me. What was intended for me was to take a nap and to wake up refreshed and to be here and talk to you guys. And maybe you guys were sleeping when I was sleeping, right? You can kind of see my wake up hair. My wake up hair is going on. So tell me, guys, how has gratitude been able to help you? Where are you from? Well, I am originally from New York, and my family is from Trinidad, right? So I have a Caribbean family, and yeah, so my attitude kind of is a little bit crazy, but meditation and deep breathing helps. All of those wonderful things that we may have been born with, right? So I really hope this has helped you guys. I'm going to cut this short because it is a Periscope, and who the hell's going to sit here and watch a million minutes of me babbling? If you want to just hear me babble, you can check out my channel on YouTube, which is I Am Renee Fouché. You're up. Yeah, everybody's up. Show me some love. They're falling off now, right? So I Am Renee Fouché on YouTube, Renee Fouché on Facebook, I Am Renee Fouché on Instagram, and yeah, go ahead and add me. Follow me here on Periscope if you have not already, if you just stumbled across this. How old am I? Well, I was told that a woman should never tell her age. I would probably tell it if I could remember, but I stopped counting after 25. So there's that. I'm legal. How about that? Yeah, so hit me up on some of these other social sites. We're going to cut this short so that people can watch the replay and not feel like I'm doing a 30-minute freaking Google Hangout, right? Thank you guys so much for all of the love, all the hearts. Make sure you follow me here on Periscope so you can get, thank you guys, thank you so much, so that you can get updates and know whenever I'm doing any of these random rants. And then I'll make sure to follow you back so that if you're doing any random rants, I can tune in too. All right, Renee Fouché, always have something to say. Go check out my website, Empowered Homeschooler, Diamond Mind Success. We'll sit here all night giving websites. So just go on and check me out. Follow me here. Add me on Facebook. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.